They came in their thousands to remember what they did 5 years ago and how much more they have yet to achieve. Several rallies have been planned over the next few days. This was marking the launch of the pro-democracy umbrella movement in 2014. It petered out after 79 days. They're determined that's not going to happen again. What makes you think this one might succeed?
I am optimistic with the future, especially I think how even I'm not a leader, stand in the forefront, but with the spontaneous and organic and self-initiative action, it's just let our movement go forward.
But tensions are high. A man flying a Chinese flag was set upon by protesters. In Hong Kong now, different views are likely to end in blood being spilt. The rally ended early as a few meters away protesters tried to break into the central government offices. Rocks were lobbed at the government buildings, followed by petrol bombs. This weekend was always going to be testing. Hundreds of police are guarding the Hong Kong authorities' offices, and they warned they're prepared to use force to quell the disturbances. They've come armed with their sponge ball rifles and their what they call their beanbag rifles, they're meant to be less lethal, I think is how they describe them, but they can do a fair amount of damage. With the demonstrators trying to force their way in, it didn't take long for the police to move into action, firing multiple rounds of tear gas and spraying water cannon, including using plumes of blue dye to try to semi-permanently mark the protesters. It is difficult to remove and causes a burning sensation on the skin, prompting criticism from human rights activists. But with the 70th anniversary of communist rule in China only days away, many of the protesters were openly telling each other to save themselves for October the 1st. Much of Hong Kong's National Day celebrations have been scaled back because of fears of violence. The city is bracing itself for days of unrest. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Hong Kong.